Hi guys, yesterday I made a video about ArcoLinux, the latest one, and it didn't work for me. Then I posted a video, the video on YouTube, edited, found a post, an issue on GitHub archinstall, and then read, okay, people know already that there's an issue, and I read also the solution. So let's see if we can install ArcoLinux with the official ArcoLinux ISO. This is all Arch, right? All of this can be installed and you can play with it. And ArcoLinux is all the way at the top here somewhere. Here he is. So the one that's released a few days ago, 3 days ago, maybe 2, is in there. Archinstall won't work because of pulse audio and pipewire issues. Okay, so the solution is, well, option 1, don't use this ISO. Use the ISO of October and update. Same thing, right? Just getting more updates in, that's all. Or the one of September, or the one, right? You keep trying till you find an ISO that actually works for you. That's one thing. First of all, I'm doing this. I'm waiting so that this one is ready. That one needs to be ready. It's not ready. It's not ready. It's not ready. It's not ready. It's working. Now it's ready. Now I can install stuff. Now I can start using the scripts of archinstall. Now Pacman is ready. Now Control C again. I'm sudo, right? I'm root. I don't need to type sudo in front of it anymore. Archinstall is the script that we use. Second option is go type everything, right? Go and do it the Arch Wiki way. It's explained on arcolinuxd.com, phase 7. Another thing you could do, if it's fixed online, if people have changed the code, is git clone archinstall and see if and when the code is fixed, right? You can do this in here. If I can type git, wait for it, let's see, is git even installed? Hey, what? Abort, right? So let's see if pacman -s git, is it there or not? It's not there, okay. So git can be installed, then you can git clone any script, your own script, other installers. I mean, it's a playground. It's black, of course, that you need to figure out what to do and how to do it. But I could do, I could do several things, right? So the git clone of the Arch install, find something else, an Arch installer that I need to get, or wget instead of git clone, wget a certain script, certain URL. Okay, all possibilities. But let's try and use the Arch install, but without the sound, right? Without the sound. So Arch install English, sure, that's always good. Mirror region. Sweden is for me the one. Come on. Sweden is the one I want. Osbeck is the one that's gonna win. And then back, locales, keyboard, definitely BE, check, back, this configuration, partitioning, use best effort, use ext4, back, disk encryption, whatever, swap, not needed, hostname, sure, root. User account, add the user. Yes, confirm. Profile type, desktop, XFCE, back. Audio, no audio server. That's the thing, right? No audio server. Whatever, not pipewire, not pulse audio. You can see that in the video number 4327, right? Yesterday we tried to install ArcoLinux 2 ways, either with pulse audio or with pipewire. Solution seems to be no audio server. Kernels Linux. Additional packages, network, time zone, Brussels, and then install. Voila, off it goes. And then you have something graphical already. You have LightYM, I think I've chosen now, and then XFCE4, and then I get my ArcoLinux Nemesis scripts. I run them all, let them do their thing. I'll have chatWM as a tiling window manager next to XFCE, which is basically also a new release. Interesting for the XFCE users, and check out what's new. Just made a video about XF dashboard and XFCE4 doc-like plugin number 4328, right? If you search that on our channel, you'll get it immediately via the number. And yeah, played around with it. It was based on ALCI Dev, which is the ArcoLinux Calamares installer project, where we have the choice of XFCE4. And then it's up to you, right? Design wise, application wise, it's still so much up to you. So starting with something small is great. I'm reading a comment on the GitHub where we posted that it failed archinstall. So let's show you that so you know where it is. On this particular issue here, number 4764, an archinstall, we all are telling basically that we can't install it. Failed installation, PyPire pull service could not be started. That's here. All right. And the last thing I just read in my mail 4 minutes ago is you get install it like this. Now I'm not sure if that's correct, right? Because we have the ATT. Probably is correct. But just saying, you need to figure out, if you don't have the sound, you need to figure out how it works. How do I get ArcoLinux Wiki? How do I get sound on my system? And sound will get you to the sound system, and sound system will tell you that there is this, there is that, there are sound servers, PyPire and Pulsar, the two names to remember. And well, it's a choice, choose this one or that one. Okay, have a look, read, and decide. Okay, PyPire, the replacement of, right? New low level. How do we install it? Like this. There is that one for multilib, systemd management, some documents we don't want to see, wire plumber is a recommended session manager, there's a PyPire media session, there's GUIs if we want to, audio, PyPire audio, a lot of information, right? Goes on and on. Look at the slider here. We are in the middle. So a lot of information, and all the problems are always at the back. Troubleshooting, issues, they're here, and these are the solutions. So PyPire, okay. In the meantime, we're done. We have installed, right? There's no issue now. Would you like to shoot? No. No, then we are here, so we better reboot. And hopefully we greet it with, voila, systemd. Then hopefully we've got LightYM. How does it look? It's not SDM, it's the blue kind, blue background, right? So we got this, okay, looks nice, or not. Doesn't have a wallpaper yet. And this is what you get with XFCE4 and XFCE4 goodies. There is all of this available. There's all that. Never used XF burn. For years burning CDs, DVDs is really wow, right? Never done that in the last 10 years, I think. So there we go. We've got ourselves this. And then that's an Arch thing that is still very blank. It's very no spices, nothing. There's nothing really anything to be thrilled about, right? It's just so yes, so what? -s git clone, create your free project on GitHub or GitLab, give it your name, give the project a name, and off you go. You get it. Click, open a folder, 0, install ChatWM. Sure. Yep, go for it. And there it goes, right? Then you go look at the time here. Then you go to have a breakfast, a nice breakfast, talk with your wife, girlfriend, whatever, right? Boyfriend. Come back and you've got a completely installed system. And sometimes, right? Remember, we did not start with any sound after installing Plasbauer, Mateo, or Cinnamon, or in this case XFCE, depending on the dependencies. That's a cool one. Depending on the dependencies, you may have sound already afterwards. And do remember, I'll show you in ArcoLinux here, if you launch the ATT, which will be installed with that script, you have this thing where you just click a button, right? Could it be any easier? We click a button to set services. So there's a tab called services, and sound, audio, Bluetooth, network, printing, Samba are all services. Install and switch to Pulse Audio. Install and switch to Pipewire. It's a button, right? And you got your sound working. And you can switch if you want and see if the sound is any better on Pulse Audio or on Pipewire. Doesn't make sense to keep continuing because, hey, I think you've seen the look that I create. And if you do want to see, if you've never seen it, video 4328 is where we end, right? It's always the same. Yeah, sure, over 7 years time, my XFCE look switches, but basically, guys, it's XFCE, it's a wallpaper, it's an icon, it's a theme. That's it, right? That's the front end. And you choose how you'd like to, well, look at your screen for hours. Enjoy Arch. So this is definitely the solution. Do not select anything with sound. And then later on install the sound system, learn about sound on Arch Wiki, or use the ATT, or there's even another solution. There are so many solutions, right? What we do have as well on Super Debrief, we have something called GitHub ArcoLinux, that was slow, arcolinuxd.com, right? That's where we explain a lot of things. But we've also, if we Google GitHub ArcoLinux, there are scripts that we just share with you. And let's assume we are on XFCE, doesn't really matter because they're all the same, because installing sound or Bluetooth is everywhere the same. So sound would be this one, and then you have the question, what do you want, right? Do you want Pipewire? Then you install this one. Do you want Pulse Audio? Then we install that one. And if it changes, we should update. But that's here, right? Do nothing. One is Pulse Audio, 2 is Pipewire. What's your choice? And then it's gonna go for function 1 or function 2, installing this or that, right? So yes, there are so many things to learn from, and to maybe think, hey, I'd like this. Copy, paste, change the code. Same thing with github.com, ArcoLinux Nemesis. Download, change the code, upload it to your personalized or personal place on the internet, GitHub, GitLab, whatever. In the meantime, it is still busy, so we're not going to wait for that. Have a look at the video 4328. That's what you end up with. And yes, you'll have ChatWM if you say yes in the beginning. So have a look of all the changes and all the scripts I do, the bash scripts, because it will, well, it's saving time, right? It's really efficient. I could have my breakfast now, come back and everything is okay. All right, enjoy.